Y'all thought I was gonna let that shit ride?
You thought I was gonna let that shit ride?
I just wanted to see what you was gonna come with. Now watch this.
Time to get back on my bullshit. Time to get back to restoring order. Time to put an end to these coons trying to put us back in the slave quarters. Told you that it ain't about race. Convinced you that they don't see color. Now you licking on the boots of police and racist white Trump supporters. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. You not a brother or friend to me. Any anti-blackness by default makes you an enemy. When you belittle me by literally been a bitch for white supremacy. So on the day that they turn on you, please keep that same energy. It's none of our fault. They taught you to hate on the people with similar skin tones. They told us to leave the land that they stole. If we could, we would have been gone. So how the fuck you telling people get off the plantation? You niggas are still long. Fuck the Republicans, Democrats, and the handout. Bitch, my money been long. Soon as I find out that they flipped on all you bitches, I'm sharing them on. You was too pussy to battle for money. That's why you had to go and diss in the song. Verified, solidified in this rap game. Bitch, I've been in the zone. All the followers with no clout. No wonder you pressed over this songs. These people don't love you. That's just part of your imagination. They just like the fact you a coon and you tap dance for their validation. All facts over feelings, right? It's just me being real with you. Got comfortable in the house cause you couldn't make it as a field nigga. My real name is some beer jokes. You honestly couldn't do better than that. Your delivery and your production. Back it up, put that shit in the trash. You a disgrace to the service and the uniform veteran hat. When you supporting these bitches as racists, flying a rebel Confederate flags. Christopher with little race. You know who you are. The wrong one to try to play. That was going down, nigga, Mayday. And my bars nutty like a payday. Made a weak song called The Patriot. Got on Billboard using name weight. But I hit it first like Ray J. In a Trump rally, y'all say space. Wanted the smoke, now you gotta get it. Everything I spit is hieroglyphic. Disrespect with little drama when it. Drunk the Kool-Aid, you was swallowing it.
Put her outside
you was following it. Gotta beat your ass cause
what's
you
up?
did it.
This one of your Chicago natives, little young Murph.
Y'all a fucking joke, y'all sold out, y'all broke the code. On another note, y'all ain't shit except Blue Falcons and a couple pokes. Bitches must have been bumping cold. None of y'all wanna go toe to toe. White people didn't like rap music, y'all know that y'all would be fucking broke. Holy smoke, boy, you ain't smoke shit. Let these stormtroopers fool y'all. You was a combat correspondent, wasn't nobody trying to shoot y'all. You was a journalist, pussy, but I never hear you say ooh. Talking to choir, engage, headshot. These people don't love you. That's just part of your imagination. They just like the fact you a coon and you tap dance for their validation. All facts and feelings right. It's just me being real with you. Got comfortable in the house cause you couldn't make it as a field nigga. Always wanna play victim like you get attacked for political views. Nah, it's cause you shit on black people just so the white people get your views. You be doing all this doing for clout just so Fox can let you get on the news. All the ass kissing you been doing and you still ain't got your 40 acres and mules. Rap culture, that's black culture. Some shit that y'all trying to imitate. Go to 1776 and then tell me how that year was great. What would have happened to your son if he was with a white girl on a dinner date? Carolyn Bryan bitch still alive to this day and we still feeling imitate. You got it fucked up if you think we a mirror match. If I could trade you bitches for Betty White, I could live with that. Feel some type of way, wanna throw the hands, I can get with that. This right hook make you lean to the left like a Democrat. Pussy, fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out. Greetings, salutations. Well, what time is it? It is 10:05, and I am right on time tonight. No thanks to Petra, who calls me at 9:48. 9:48, Petra wants to call me and hold a conversation. So, yes, Petra did it. Bella's mad at you, Petra. I just want you to know, because we were supposed to be walking, and I spent 15 minutes on the phone with Petra, and Bella is 38 hot right now. Yeah, I'm on time for once. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm on time. If it wasn't for Petra, this time it's not my fault. Not my fault. If it wasn't for Petra, I would be on time. I was sitting here, literally sitting here. Yeah, that's it. That's why I'm late. Petra. Yeah, so a 15-minute call. Now she in the comment section laughing at me. A 15-minute call knowing I'm about to go on the air at 10 o'clock and I'm never late. I can't believe I messed up my perfect record. What's up? What's up? Y'all know who it is. This is TNathan, Revelation of the Fold. If you know, then you know. And if you're listening to me now at a little past 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, you are tuned in on the GCPR network and across my social media to Conversations with TNathan. Now, I have a surprise for you all. I have a surprise. Let me see if I'm going to tell you what the surprise is. Yeah, I'm going to see if I'm going to tell you what the surprise is right now. Let me see. Let me. I gotta check something. You know, it can't be spring and surprise. It's too early. I gotta make sure my surprise is springable. Dun 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 dun. Okay, it's springable. It's springable. Bootleg movie night tonight. Bootleg movie night. We have abbreviated show tonight, unless I started rambling about the state of my topic for tonight, unless I get really into it. If y'all have any questions, but bootleg movie tonight. Uh, I know it's a work night, but I just wanted to show it ahead of time, just in case anybody was going to spend their money and they's like, "Well, I was going to go see that this weekend." You don't have to go see it this weekend. We got Denzel Washington and Gladiator 2 in bootleg movie theater tonight. Bootleg movie theater tonight. About just depending on where we in. I'm planning for like 10:30 to go here, and then 10:35 to give y'all a chance to get your snacks and be over to the Twitch stream. But it'll be before 11 o'clock. Yeah. Greetings, greetings. So that's the Bootleg Movie Theater for tonight. Y'all tune in. We're going to do Gladiator 2, and I know Pascal is in it, but I'm watching it because I want to see Denzel steal every scene he's in. I've heard good things about the movie. Denzel steals every scene he's in. That's good enough for me to watch any movie. Watching Denzel steal a skin might be powered down. But you got a storm, a winter storm, or a thunderstorm. A storm is coming anyway. A storm is coming. I'll be using that excuse. Then I have to just play it again for you. Yeah, my chief of security. Yeah, we just have to watch it twice. But we're watching it tonight because I haven't seen it. And I don't feel like waiting, and I got it. Thunder and lightning. I'll call Thor and Storm. They'll handle it. I'll get on. Let me text them right now. Let me text the Democrats because they got the weather machine. Let me see. Let me see what the Democrats what they doing with their weather machine. Um, okay, all right. Hold on. I saw I got some sweeter sauce in stock. Mm, okay, I didn't even see that. Press on. I have called the Democrats, and they're going to do what they do with the weather machine tonight for you. Yeah, weather machine. I called in a favor. Yeah, I gave them a year without burning them down. They owe me a favor. At least they can use the weather machine for my bootleg movie night. Yeah, that's what it is. Your TikTok with putting ice cubes in your calypso had me cracking up. Yeah, y'all like that one. So speaking of ice cubes and calypso, um, we knew that Donald Trump had said he was going to use the military for mass deportations, right? And we confirmed it that he's going to declare a state of emergency to use the military for mass deportations. Now, I know a lot of us are what we said, and I understand how we feel about people right now, and how we said, we're gonna let them call Ghostbusters, right? But I'm gonna say this. This is for me. I'm not gonna stand passively by and watch black and brown people be assaulted by the military in any kind of mass deportation. That's just me. If y'all don't join me, I feel that, but I am not sitting by and watching it because the fact that while we talk about the Latino community and what they have said and what they have done, the Haitians are black. The Haitians are black. The African immigrants that are in this country are black. Black people are black in this country. And I don't know if you all remember the history of deportations or when the Japanese internment camps happened in this country during World War II. Um, People were just thrown in for fitting the description. People were thrown into internment camps for fitting the description, and black people, we have a history of fitting the description. But this is the thing, and this is the thing I really want you all to understand. Declaring a state of emergency for immigrations is a reach at best. It is a reach at best. It is the fulfillment of a campaign promise based in xenophobia. But the idea of some 19-year-old with an M4 or being in charge of deporting, what is, for you all who don't know, military has mission statements. They have mission statements, mission parameters, rules of engagement, and anything they do. The military is for fighting wars. And yes, we use military when there's a natural disaster as bodies to pass out supplies. They they don't carry the M16s or M4s. They're there to pass out supplies, water, help with crowd control, to get supplies. Somebody tell me what the military mission is going to be in deportation. Somebody tell me. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, all my social medias are in my beacon link. I'm on YouTube right now. I stream live every night between 10 and 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, 11 and 12 o'clock midnight Eastern Time, and I never am late and I never run over. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Whatever the DJ tells you from the station, I don't know what he's talking about. Whatever anybody in this comment section thinks they have to say right now about me being late to a show, I don't know. Me and Lauren Hill do not hear you all. I'm with Lauren Hill. I don't hear you. Yeah, Lauren Hill said, yeah, if the concert starts at 8, you should just be leaving home at 8. You know I ain't going to be on time on stage. Thank you. Thank you. Right, right, Penelope. Right. Never. People. Where's Robert? Robert here? I haven't seen Robert yet. Did I miss him? I saw you, Rain. I saw the chief of security. I see the door Melage Queen. But where's Robert? Robert subscribing right now? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, where's Robert? Robert, I don't see him. Right. You gotta check on Robert. Petra, check on Robert. Make sure you're all right. But getting back to my rant before we start movie night, yeah, y'all coming to movie night? How many people want to see Gladiator 2 with me tonight? Because I'm watching. I'm watching. Oh, yeah, I just got your subscription, Stinky. Stinky, I just saw your subscription light up my screen. Thank you. I don't know. I didn't know you have a YouTube. Yes, I have a YouTube. And I have Blue Sky also. I have Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky finally because I left X. Any content you see of mine on X right now is old content. I'm not even streaming live on X right now. I'm no longer streaming live or posting new content on X. X is just where I will go to get into fights with trolls that suppress my content. And then by the end of the month, I will not be doing that. I'll be so but you can get all my content on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Twitch. Twitch is for movie night, but we stream on Twitch also live. I put the show out. This is my radio show actually on the GCPR network, and I put all of it out at the same time. But definitely, Twitch is for bootleg movie. Name on YouTube so I can subscribe. The same, it's in my beacon link. Go to the beacon link on this page because, or you can just put in TNathan. You can put in TNathan Lokias Fairly and find out all my social media sites and my police record. You can find all that, all the protests, everything. It's all there. So I've never really tried to hide myself on social media behind digital masks. Yeah, people are telling me you need a troll page. Why? I got a page. I got 2 pages. Well, I ain't got time. I do not have the energy to maintain a troll page, and I like to fight. So I like to show up with my face, so you can't miss it in downtown Kansas City. Yeah, I like to show up just like this. Yep, and you know, and when necessary, you have a little libation. Uh, you have a little libation. My ice cubes of my ice cubes not Cuban right now. Yeah, but based as in truthful and factual. Thank you. Stop it, Chief of Security. Stop it, Chief Security. Listen, listen. But I want somebody to tell me the. No, I didn't see what Candace Owens said about Beyonce because I'm too busy laughing at Candace Owens that she hasn't got an appointment or a cabinet post yet. I was doing when Petra called me, I was supposed to be posting a video about Candace Owens, but Petra wouldn't let me because she wanted to talk for 15 minutes. But I was looking at the cabinet postings, and today Donald Trump selected another Fox News correspondent to be in the cabinet, Secretary of Transportation Duffy, and still no Candace Owens. Still no Byron Donalds. Still no Wesley Hunt. Still none of those Rocket Raccoons that was shucking and jiving. Where's Tim Scott's position? Can I tag you in it on IG? Yeah, you could tag me in it, but I'll probably read it. It's probably in my files now. I'll tell you, I don't do. You could tag me. You could tag me. Sure, you could tag me, but understand that it takes me a while to get to tag sometimes because unlike some people, I don't have 12 hours a day to spend on social media because I like grass and also I have a lot of people who depend on me during the day, and being on social media all day is just not my idea of fun unless it's with my family on Twitch and we're watching movies on movie night. Most of the time, instead of just talking about the revolution or talking about what we need to do, I'm literally out doing what we need to do. And my validation doesn't live on social media, so I don't really, you know, there are some people like my chief of security, Dora Milaje, that they are in my primary contact. They have my telephone number, and something I need, they'll send it to me. But you could tag me in it. Yes, yeah, you could tag me in it, and I will. As a matter of fact, you tag me in it, I will check my messages doing Gladiator tonight. Yeah, when I have some downtime. I'm an insomniac, but even then, my insomniac is in service to reading books. Yeah, reading books or reading court filings. So there is that. I just subscribed to YouTube. Thank you. I will be starting a new channel here soon about my black from USA. Okay. All right. That's nice. But I think this we're at 17 minutes and I still haven't gotten into my conversation yet. And then that just made me bring up another conversation that I thought about I wanted to touch on. But I'm waiting for somebody to tell me what is the mission of the military in mass deportation? I really want somebody to tell me what this 19-year-old with a gun is going to be. We're going to take the military and declare a national emergency. The only way you can get around the POTUS Act. What is the national emergency involving immigration? I want somebody to succinctly tell me that right now. What is the national emergency around immigration? Is the country on fire? Because I missed my chance. Missed my chance. What is the national emergency now surrounding immigration? Military don't have a mission, not at least set up for deportation. They're not. The military is not designed to be a deportation service. Military is so you're basically going to declare war on United States soil against invaders that have had walking for thousands of miles, and this is the invasion force. The Star, what's up? The emergency is too much melanin from the indigenous folks south of the colony. Exactly, and not and that's you put it succinctly, Star. That's a good point, but and we know that's the emergency they believe. But what is the legal imperative behind that emergency? I mean, national disasters, flood relief. I mean, just as long as you don't do it like Spain's president did, but that's another story. If you're not following geopolitics, you know the Spanish president is so happy that the flood waters are receding right now, and maybe people will get off his ass for his mismanagement of a flooding disaster. But basically, if you're not what is the national emergency that you're going to quantify by law to say that using the United States military is the solution to this national emergency. What are immigrants doing? You say putting a strain on resources. I hate to break it to you, but that's not a national emergency because actually, the strain that you all have created is not the strain that's actualized. And then you're going to include in this roundup people that are on temporary protective status. And then he said, "This is the thing that gets me right." And this is how you. Well, first, we're going to use it to round up the criminals. You mean to tell me we can use the national? We're going to use the military to round up criminals now? Is that what we're doing? So we're using the military to round up criminals. Now, law enforcement, uh, largest law enforcement unit in the world. Now we're going to use the military to round up criminals that violated our immigration laws, which is still only a misdemeanor. And that's not a felony. They're scared that they're going to be too many minority immigrants having too many children. That sounds good, and that sounds good, and that goes plays into this theory that we're being fed by some on the extreme left. While yes, well, the white man will be in the white people will be in the majority by 2045, but that doesn't change the fact that that's going to happen regardless of immigrants or not. That's going to happen regardless of rounding up undocumented immigrants or not. That doesn't even play into the narrative of what we're sitting by and watching. Because I look at people try to, and I understand where y'all get that from. I do. I do. But sometimes I wonder, do we think these things all the way through? Because these plans are implemented regardless. So it's like if you take what off the table, they're going to start acting differently. If they wasn't going to be in the minority in 2045, you think they wouldn't still be acting this way? No, it's rooted in racism and bigotry, not these extensive plans and theories that people. I can tell you, as someone who grew up in the South and studied white people more than they study themselves, when I hear things like that, that's their motivating factor. I'd be like spoken like somebody who's never really studied white people. Yeah, that's not their rationale. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about the fact that this is what they've always done. This is what they do when they talk about control. One of the main factors of control of bigots and racists is controlling other races and minority groups. They don't care. They don't care. It's a state. It is actually a feat of respect to do it with as few of them as possible. You understand? Malcolm talks about how does one fifth of the world's population control the other four fifths. They have been outnumbered. They came out of Europe outnumbered. Yeah, this is not new. Trump did say he wants to use military against the drug cartel. He wants to use them for everything. He does. This is the thing. He yeah, anybody old enough to remember Ronald Reagan sending F-14s and bombers into Colombia to bomb poppy fields and cocaine fields? Anybody old enough to remember that not only did he do it, he invaded the sovereignty of another nation to do it. Y'all understand? This is what Donald Trump wants to do. He wants to literally use our military to invade the sovereignty of another country to say that he's dealing with a problem in the United States. Question. What was the same energy for the crack epidemic? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. I don't know. Our military is growing poppy fields in Afghanistan. So asking for a friend. Yeah. Now, this is the thing I want you all to realize because I know we're minding our own black ass business. That's what we said. That's what y'all said, right? But understand, in this case, this is our black ass business because if we sit idly by and say nothing in the face of Donald Trump using as an excuse national security of the United States to declare a national emergency to use the military to round up undocumented workers, what do you think the next step is going to be? every plan that Donald Trump has, he's going to sit and say, this is a national emergency, and I'm going to use the military to enforce it. What do you think that leads to? What do y'all think that leads to? And I understand. I'm not asking you all to I'm just saying, what do you think the natural outcome of that is? And as a strategist, as somebody who believes in strategy before the fact and not trying to play catch up after the fact, I'm just telling you all can be mad, but you must live in this reality. The cartels are nothing to be trifled with. How many former um, street pharmaceutical employees are in here? Oh, yeah, everyone raise your hand that actually has dealt with cartel members. Everybody raise your hand. Not the kind you see on television, but actually been involved in street pharmaceuticals or street. Exactly, Shay. I'm so glad I was the Navy when I was in. I couldn't imagine being in the military today. Exactly. So this is what I want to say. It's not that cartels could be underestimated at all, but don't ever underestimate the full force and might of an unleashed American military either. Don't get me wrong. I think part of the things you all missing about my statement is that the United States military is the strongest military and the most efficient when allowed a mission that is encompassed in a true military environment. If, like, say, people don't realize, people talk about how long we were bogged down in Iran and Iraq and Afghanistan, talking about 2 decade wars. That's because they were trying to feel unrealistic. They were ordered to feel unrealistic expectations. That's why. If the order would have been to destroy these people running around in mountains hiding, the mountain range wouldn't exist anymore. I know that's hard, and I'm not even talking about nuking. The mountain range would not exist anymore. The United States military has that ability. I don't think some. I don't think people realize because they think about objectives that people that don't serve in the military are giving people who serve in the military that are really not a military. They do well, but they're not military objectives. The military is not raised to be this altruistic force. It's raised to destroy armies. Oh, we just talked about this today. Yeah, it is raised. The military's purpose. You beat the army. This is like Petra and I was talking about the saber rattling that North Korea is doing, and I'm listening to people talk about, yeah, we got to get ready for North Korea. Let me tell you all something. The last people we have to get ready for is anybody coming from Asia. You understand? You want to know why? Because the United States has proven if they will drop nuclear devices on no one else, they have proven they will drop them in Asia. Not once, but twice. The United States has proven, even when it didn't need to, because if you study history, you know at the time that Eisenhower, that LBJ, and all of them got together, and if you look at the fact that when they decided to drop nuclear devices on Japan, the war was already over. They just did that to see the effect. So the United States has proven they will drop nuclear devices and then make friends with the people they drop nuclear devices on. Because our closest ally in Asia right now is somehow the country that we drop two nuclear devices on. So the military is ruthless when it's not held back. Yeah. So don't get me wrong. Me talking about the military, As someone who's been in it and seen it up close, yeah, we're not talking about the same military. You all talk about the military as you all see it portrayed in the media as being ineffective because if you look at the orders the military has gotten, they were very effective. They just had some BS orders, right? But if the order would have been to demolish Iraq or Afghanistan, they would have been home within the first 30 days. So just thought, let's put that out there and be realistic about it. Be realistic about it. So that's what scares me so much about the fact that you're charging these 19-year-old, 21-year-old little boys with being part of a mass deportation effort in this state, in this country, where you're going to be putting the military in direct opposition, not in foreign countries, but in the United States against the United States citizens that are not going to sit idly by and watch you drag women and children out of a home. Don't y'all be out here thinking the military is like them prime time to right, like I say, and then add to the fact that some people are in the military to give voice to their sociopathic tendencies, and long as those sociopathic tendencies are exercised in a foreign country, we will play it down. But what happens when those sociopathic tendencies are giving sanctioned in the United States? I'm just look. Don't hate the messenger. I know you all listen to people on TikTok that think they know what they're talking about, right? And they talk about it from a different angle. Don't hate the messenger. But a lot of you all are in for a rude awakening if you don't see that you can't sit this out. You can't. You really can't. You can. We will, but we need to also temper it around making sure we follow our own leadership. I stand by. I'm not ever following anybody from any other community, be even because they have shown us that at the end of the day. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let the airplane crash with all my people on it either. If I have to save you in the process of saving my people, that is a benefit for you. But I'm not going to try to figure out how to save one part of an airplane that's about to crash. I have to figure out how to save the entire aircraft, or else we suffer in the process. So, that said, we just need to make sure we don't move in the same way and listening to engineers that don't know what they're talking about when we have engineers of our own. And girls select the service. You think they'll use it? Think I, at this point, at this point, barring the suspension of democracy, we have a lot of people. We have enough people volunteering for the military. If you really want to get the military numbers were put into decline by design because we were going to a more technologically advanced military. But sheer numbers, they got so many people in the Appalachian Mountains that will join the military at the drop of a hat if they could. There's plenty of people for the military because our military is. I'm gonna tell you another thing. People don't realize our country is the strongest country in the world militarily because we control 75% of the planet, water. Our navy controls. You know what an aircraft carrier group looks like? People think of an aircraft carrier group and they just think of the aircraft carrier. They don't think about the frigates, the destroyers, the U-boats, the submarines, and all the things that go into making an aircraft group. An aircraft carrier is capable of controlling area within a 750 to 1,000 mile radius of it alone. The extent of an aircraft carrier group is based upon the shortest distance of any air of its least of its weakest aircraft. And yeah, yeah just I just I just think people underestimate the when we talk about it from the standpoint of that's all the military. So if you're going to use military to round up and deport mass deportations, think about where you're going to send them. Where are you going to send these people to? Let's say you round up people. First thing you're going to do is what? You're going to build concentration camps because that's what you're talking about. Where you going to detain these people at? We already have overcrowded in our jail system from Americans. So where are you going to put these people? You're going to round them up. You can't even put them all in Gitmo. Gitmo doesn't have enough space. So let's not call them private prisons. Let's call them concentration camps because that's what they would have to be, and that's what you would have to toss up within the time period that Donald Trump takes office and starts this. It's not going to be a $60 million prison complex. These are going to be shot caps, concentration camps. Yes. So that is not, even when you say that and you say prison, that's a luxury compared to what they're going to do. So, but you round up these people, you round up, the first, like you said, the first ones are going to be criminals. So you round them up, you put them in internment camps or concentration camps or whatever you all want to call them. Where are you sending them? Yeah, where are you sending them? See, my thing is that nobody's asking the questions of what this plan looks like. And Republicans are going to go along with it. And then it's going to be the blueprint of what's to come. Tent cities, like in my dreams. You made me think of Debbie Gibson when you said in my dreams. It's only in my dreams. I know. I'm an 80. I know. I know. Hey, not everybody knew who Debbie Gibson was. I apologize. Next thing I know, I'll be talking about Tiffany. Yeah. Trying to get away into the night, and then you put your arms around me, and I stumble to the ground, and I say, I think we're alone now. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. No, I'm encouraged. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Ah, electric, you feel the power, feel the energy. Yeah, don't get me started. But anyway, I um, right. So we're over the 30-minute mark, and I still haven't got to everything I said. But I am going to. I know some of y'all have to go to work. Understand that in the morning, and I want to watch Gladiator with you all. But I'm going to watch it. So if you don't watch it tonight, you're gonna have to watch it later. Um, but I want to watch it with you all and watch Denzel. So this is skate ring music. Don't give me no. Skate ring music is that also, but you got to get. Don't you stop it? Don't you stop? Don't stop the music. And then you need some bounce, dun dun dun. Skate, dun dun dun. And then you got to throw some SOS band in there with. I don't care about the other girls. Just be good to me. All right, all right, all right. I know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So tomorrow we'll pick up with the conversation because I'm going to look deeper into it. But I wanted to get the understanding straight that I understand how you all feel. I understand, but this is the time where we really need to turn to ourselves and listen to black leaders that actually know what they're talking about how we're going to navigate this. Because we have to understand, like it or not, we're on the plane. We're on the plane. And there's some things we can't ignore on the plane, but the plane crashing is not one of them. Because I always tell you, it is not my intention as a leader to sacrifice my people just because I can. No, this is about how do we do this so we don't crash the plane until now once we land the plane we can get off. But right now that's not the realistic truth. Yeah, ACLU. Yeah, maybe if this was, a president or administration that had some kind of moral compass that they cared about. No, the ACLU's days are numbered. as filing lawsuits against this administration because once they take office, who's going to hear it? The Supreme Court? Yeah, that's a 6-3 decision or when you get there. The ACLU, and I don't, this is why I say Democrats are horrible at politics compared to Republicans. The Supreme Court has basically told them what the powers of the new president extend to. And the old president is not using those same powers that they're complaining about. That's what's wrong with you Democrats. You Democrats don't actually believe in your own rhetoric. How is it, and I've said this before, how is it that you say that a man is a threat to democracy and doesn't need to be anywhere near the Oval Office, but in January you're going to do exactly that? Has anybody seen JD Vance lately? Anybody seen JD Vance? Seen? Is it just me? Is it just me, or has anybody else seen JD Vance lately? If it's just me, just let me know. I have not seen JD Vance lately. Is he at Mar-a-Lago? I've seen Elon Musk everywhere with Trump. And I understand the vice president, the separation and all that. Don't talk to me about that. But where is JD Vance? Probably with his couch. Oh, probably with his couch. And if you all didn't see, check out my video when I asked how far back these mass deportations are going. Is Melania going to be included and Barron? And do we have to have DNA tests? A DNA test going to be a part of this deportation process? Because I can make a good argument that Barron Trump is not Donald Trump's son. JD wasn't even eating McDonald's. Right. Right. You all saw the picture of our incoming Secretary of Health and Human Services with it was Donald Trump, Elon Musk, him, and Mike Johnson, and they had the McDonald's in it, and I was like, "You say you're gonna get rid of poisons and foods, but you're sitting here with a McDonald's meal in front of you, and I still don't know what McDonald's chicken nuggets are." Yeah. What's up? What's up, Portia? You gonna join us, Portia? We watching Gladiator tonight. Y'all tell everybody y'all want to that Gladiator 2 is the movie tonight. We're watching Denzel. I know it has two other white cast members in leads, but Denzel's just a supporting character. But we're watching the new Denzel movie tonight, Gladiator 2. Ah, I am watching the new Denzel movie, Gladiator 2 tonight. Now, and then Denzel is going to be in the third installment of the Black Panther franchise. Yes. And let me clarify something for all of y'all running around saying Denzel said he was going to retire. Denzel did not say he was going to retire. He said he has a plan, and his plan going forward is to only work with the best. Those are in Denzel's words, not mine. Denzel said he has a plan, and his plan going forward is only to work with the best. So, if you're not the best, Denzel basically telling you, I don't need any more money that I have to do movies to work with people that are not the best. He's basically telling you, if you call him up and he turns you down, that means you're not the best. So when he doesn't make anything new, you ain't the best. Right. He's already said that he wants to work with Ryan Coogler. So he accepted that. So you like say. And these are Denzel words, not mine. He said it. Now, anything else I need to speak on before we head over to Twitch? Anything else I need to speak on before we head over to Leg Movie Theater? Gladiator 2. If Denzel said no to me, I quit and go back to working at Home Depot. No, no, no. You just better make sure you the best before you go approach Denzel and get embarrassed. Yeah. Go approach Denzel. I got this script and we working through it. Nope. Denzel, let me tell you something. And I got this clip of Denzel's son John, right? And oh, the way he checked this interviewer is so great because people always talking to a movie, the children of actors that act, and they'll mention so the interviewer, a black man, asked Denzel's son. He said, "How does it feel? How does it feel growing up and getting into acting as Denzel Washington's son?" And he said, "And." And the Denzel's son John said, "And Paulette Washington." And then he went on a tirade of saying, when my dad and my mom first met, she was making the money, not my dad. She paid for the first date. She paid for the cab ride. My dad taught me. He said my dad taught me something, but my mother taught me love and compassion. Right? I was like, check that. Like that's what it looked like when you was like, Denzel didn't bring me into this world by himself. So which one of them unalived the dog? I keep seeing someone about that. Are you talking about Christy Knoll, governor of South Dakota? Yeah, she unalived her dog and then put it in in memoirs, and then the children came out. Yeah, these people should see. This is what you people be talking about, the education, and these people are not qualified for these positions. That's not my argument. It's not my argument at all because hell, they got the position. But the thing is that barring that, it's not about those qualifications you're all talking about. It's about the fact that these people are morally bankrupt. That's what your conversation should be about. You talk about qualifications. Hell, I could point out a lot of Democrats that didn't have any experience in the jobs they got before they got them too. That's not the issue. The issue is these people are morally bankrupt. How dare you do that to an innocent puppy? And the people of her state elected her governor, and she's still. It's like you all know white people fall upward when it comes to morally bankrupt. See, the Democrats are too invested in unrealistic moral standards, and the Republicans just threw all moral standards out the window. So those of us in the middle of that have moral compasses that don't allow us to sell them out just by rational reasoning. Um, yeah, get ready. Yeah, I am. Okay, so anybody tell me, is my nose look bigger? Cause it is stuffed. It is. I don't. Why I don't wear heels and run to the basement when I was chasing. Yeah, feel that. That's why I say there are white people, and then there are people that just happen to be white, and you could tell the difference because white people will run to the basement in high heels downstairs, running from a monster. People who happen to be white, they didn't have the heels on in the house in the first place, running from a monster. Like y'all, like you come home and you walking around your house in high heels. Now you know those high heels come off almost as soon as the bra comes off. Yeah, as soon as the bra comes off, them high heels come off too. So if you caught in your house running from a monster after you've been in there a while, yeah, you deserve to fall down some stairs. Ain't nobody wearing who wearing high heels in their home for any substantial amount of time. I'm in PJs as soon as I get home. Yeah, the high heels come off in the car, right? Twirling them inside. And I'm big on. I don't want. You got to take your shoes off at my door anyway. I'm big on that. I'm big on taking the shoes off at my door because I don't. Yeah, I don't have. I have two dogs and I don't have dog shit in my house. So why am I gonna let you walk around my house with dog shit on the bottom of your shoes? Yeah, take shoes off at my door. Put them footies on. Put them footies on. But then again, I also have to say I don't have a lot of company either, uninvited. So if you're here, I was planning for you, so I know your shoe size, and I have the footies waiting. But you know how people just like I was in the neighborhood and I just showed up. You're still outside at my house. Unless it's somebody like comes from out of town or they were coming through the area, you still better call and let me know you want to stop by. I'm more apt to let you in if you like driving through the state or something and we haven't seen each other in a while. I'm more apt to let you in. But if you just be like, oh, I was just driving by and you live like 3 or 4 minutes from me, yeah, no. You could just keep driving. Who's the other dog and where might they be? The other dog is Pinky, and no telling what Pinky is. Pinky is somewhere. See, let me tell you about Pinky. Everybody talk about Pinky. Pinky is a Chihuahua, and Chihuahua means demon dog in some long dead language that is no longer spoke on this planet. Because they outlived the people that named it. So Pinky's a Chihuahua. Pinky is a demon dog. Pinky is not a dog, a regular dog, because regular dogs eat too much chocolate and it's over. It's game over. Pinky eats more chocolate than me if she can get it. And all she gonna do is drink some water and be like, she'd be like Mariah Carey song, shaking it off. That's when I knew Pinky was a demon dog. When Pinky, and then Halloween just happened, and the Crumb Snatchers left their bags down, and Pinky went in it and got chocolate. And there's chocolate probably hiding all over the house in little places that Pinky is pulling it out of and eating chocolate. Pinky's a demon. And people will see her and they go, oh, she's so cute. I was like, well, I will sell her. I will sell her. Yeah. Pinky, yeah, 7 minutes. All right, all right. Thank you. I didn't mean to run over, but we got to talking. I'm telling Olivia. Tell Olivia. Tell Olivia to start the adoption paperwork. My damn dog keeps coming up with starbursts like, and I'm gonna tell you, Bella will. I could take chocolate right now and put it down on the floor, and Bella will not eat it. She know it would kill. Bella has this stink that she was like, that will kill me. No, or make me sick. And Bella does not like being sick. I have a Willow. She's a lab mix and is entirely goober. You can also tell from a black hole. Right. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's use these last 7 minutes to head on over to Twitch. I will, as soon as I log off here, I will open the Twitch up and I will take Bella outside, get some snacks, and I gotta, we got libation. We got my glass with no libation in it. So we gotta get some libation. Gotta get some ligation. So Jazzy, let's head on over to Twitch and thank you. I'm opening it up now. As soon as I log off, oh, let me get to a position where I can log off. As soon as I log up, we're opening Twitch. All right. Let's talk about it. Let's get over there. Denzel Washington, Gladiator 2, Bootleg Movie Night, or as I like to call it, Bootleg Mystery Movie Night Theater. So understand, this is a bootleg movie. So if you see somebody walking in front of the screen, I don't want to hear it. Don't be talking to me like, why is somebody walking in front of the screen? You're literally coming to a movie presentation that starts off saying bootleg movie theater. So if you bougie and you don't like people walking in front of your screen at the movie premiere, then this is not the premiere for you. What's my Twitch? It's in the beacon link. It's what's my Twitch name, y'all? Is it TNathan or is it Savage Lokius? But it's in the beacon link. It's in the beacon link. Do I ever go to the movie theater? Yes. I love movies. I will watch a movie and still go to the theater and watch it again. But I like bootleg movie because that's basically what I'm used to. People gonna be walking in front of the screen. Right. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk. I'm doing all that. And I'm usually sitting in the back. Yeah, I have to sit in the back because I usually don't turn my phone off until the previews are over. So people are like, oh, I can't see all this light. They don't be talking to me. They do not be talking to me. I say, if you want to watch previews, you need to watch previews and stop watching me. Yeah. I love not spending a bunch of money. If I go to now, I will patronize our movies. Like even if I show them in bootleg movie theater, I still will patronize them. If even if it's just send the kids, you know. But yeah, I talk at movies. Okay, I'm black. I'm black. I, people walking in front of the screen don't really bother me because I can still see the movie. I just treat them like a character in the movie. Yeah, all that doesn't bother me. None of that bothers me. So if that bothers you, bootleg movie theater is not the place for you. You might even hear somebody talking about the movie in the background.